Okay, in this video tutorial, I will show you how to install and configure a DHCP server in Ubuntu Linux. Okay, before we start configuring the DHCP in Ubuntu, I just want to point out that you need to make some guest operating system ready. Okay, so the first thing you need to do is I'm using a virtual box. Okay, I have Ubuntu One as a server and Ubuntu One clone as a client. In Ubuntu One, I set up the network that has two adapters. The first one is the NAT, which is network address translation. This is for my external network, and the adapter to virtual host only adapter for the internal network. Okay, how do I verify that? If I go to here on the terminal, if I go to the terminal and then type if I type ifconfig, you notice that I have two Ethernet. Okay, the first one is Ethernet 0 with this IP address, and the Ethernet 1 with this IP address 192.168.10.102. This virtual machine will be the DHCP server. Okay, also on the client side, here in the clone, I create two adapter here. If I go to virtual machine setting and network, notice that I have the first adapter, which is NAT, is for external network, and adapter to virtual host only for the internal network. Alright, so the first thing you need to do is I'm going to clear this out. First of all, you need to update your repository using this command: sudo apt get and update. Make sure you update all the repository. Okay, I have done this procedure before, so I just want to show you the command. And after you do that, you need to run this command: sudo apt get install DHCP 3 server. Again, I already installed this program too, so make sure you run this command. Alright, after that, we need to edit the DHCP configuration file with the following commands. Okay, the command is sudo nano /etc/dhcp d.conf. Okay, alright, so now you will see the DHCP configuration files. Scroll it down. Okay, once you scroll down, we need to do, let me see here, where is it here? Here we go. I put a subnet. You need to type subnet 192.168.10.0 and net mask. This is subnet mask 255.255.255.0. The range IP address that I'm gonna give out to client is 192.168.10.120 up to 192.168.10.30. So the client, which is this computer, should get an IP address range from 120 to 130. Okay, I will comment this one first, the option domain name server and the option domain name. I will comment this out because In this tutorial, I just want to focus on the DHCP server configuration. Then you need to put option routers. Let's say that your router is in this computer. You need to put 192.168.10.1. Okay, and this is the broadcast address. Option broadcast address 192.168.10.255. Default list time is 600. This is 600 second. Okay, is equal to 60 minutes, and maximum list time is 7,200. You divide it by 7,200 seconds, so you divide it by 60, equal to 12 days. 12 days or 12 hours. Let me see. 7,200 divided by 60 is equal to 120 hours. Okay. Alright, after you type all of this, after you modify the configuration file, you need to control right O. Okay. You need to control, in here you need to do control O, which is you need to save the file, say yes, and then control X to exit. The next thing you need to do is to do you need to restart the services. How you do that? Sudo /etc/int.d/isc-dhcp server. Click restart. There we go. Oh, it fails, so I need to find out here. Oh, okay, the stopping is always fail, that's fine, but now we are starting is okay. That mean we are successfully turn on the service of DHCP. Okay, the next thing that we're gonna do is to make sure that this IP address getting the right IP address from this server. How do you do that? You go to terminal here and then type ifconfig. Here we go. Here you can see that we have Ethernet 0, which is external IP address, but as you can see here at the bottom, next underneath that you have Ethernet 1. The IP address is 192.168.10.120. Okay. So how do you, if you want to ensure that since we give the range of IP address from 120 to 130, and this client get 120, we also can monitor this using this command. Okay. You need to, you go here, sudo /var/library/dhcp/dhcpd.leases. When you click enter here, you can see that we give this out an IP address. Okay. Alright. The other thing that I want to mention is when we set up this computer as a DHCP server, I would suggest that you set up a static IP. Okay, so how do you set up a static IP in this virtual machine? You need to do like this: sudo nano /etc/network/interfaces. Okay, here we go. Here I'm gonna put auto Ethernet 0, Ethernet 1, and then I'm gonna put interface Ethernet 1 inet static, and then you put the IP address of this machine 192.168.10.102. okay, and then the broadcast is 255.255.255.0, and the network is 192.168.10.0, and the gateway is 192.168.10.1. this is the DNS server, which is 192.168.10.1. So remember, our DHCP address is in this range. Okay, our IP address of the server is 192.168.10.102. So when you create a range to give it out to the client, make sure you are in the same subnet, which is in the .10 network. Okay, so in this case, I give the client from the IP address range from 120 to 130, but still in the .10 network. Okay, so when you do when you modify or edit the DHCP configuration file, make sure you are in the same IP address. All of this documentation, I will put it in the Blackboard. So before you view this document, I would suggest that you download, print, and read carefully about the documentation, how to set it up. So after you finish this, you go to Control O, save yes, and then Control X to exit. Okay, and then you clear. When I clear this, okay, here we go. So this is how you set up a DHCP server in Ubuntu. Thank you for watching. Hopefully this video tutorial is informative to you and beneficial to your learning success. Thank you.